Thadius, you're leading the group. As you said, you wanted to head out first from the Bluebrooke family home. Kind of taking to the streets, making sure that everything is safe.
Yeah.
Give me 2 survival checks, which is like tracking and just.
First one's not good. 4.
Okay.
And then a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. That's per hour.
Okay.
Too many people at the first intersection. I figure it's safe to go anyways, just because there's so many bodies.
Yeah. So as you make your way, through the corridors of the streets, kind of working your way, you actually do get stopped for questioning, by 2 of these cultists. And fortunately, you're by yourself. So give me a persuasion as you kind of talk your way, past their questioning eyes.
I use deception.
Deception's 2.
Natural 20.
Natural
22.
20? Yeah, look at that. I rolled pretty high too. So give it some flavor as to how you kind of work your way past these 2 cultists.
Oh, wow. Knowing my way around the city and the fact that they probably would have gotten news that there was an attack over in this specific area, I would have told them that, hey, there's a good chance that they would have been over there. I don't know if what I heard was true, but I did hear a rumor that they were hiding in this area over here.
Yeah.
And then try and convince them to go away.
Yeah. And they look at you cautiously, and then, they refer to their notes, and they go, yeah, we did have reportings of that from that direction. They're a little man. And they kind of give you a look, and they give you a nod, and they head off in that direction. And you wait whatever it is, 20, 30 seconds, making sure they're not coming back.
I'll embellish it. It'll be like there was a man in armor, and then there was a little boy that was with them, and then a cloaked man with a mustache.
Yeah. As he goes, as he jots down his notes, and he goes, "This is very good information. May the diviner be overwatching you."
As you as well.
And so they both head off in that direction. You wait, 30 seconds, and give the nod, to your shadows as they come out of the alleyway. Once again, staying a good 30, 40 yards behind you as you take to the streets.
He's just leaning against the wall, and be like, I think I have to get a fake mustache.
No, they're looking for a mustache. Don't get one.
No, but that's just it. If we ever get in trouble, I should probably have the fake mustache. That way I can take it off.
There you go.
Sure.
In fact, he kind of digs in his bag quick and looks through there, like, I think I can make one.
Yeah. You take some soot and some dirt and...
Oh, he's got a wig.
Yeah. Clip, clip, clip. You work your way through the streets to the outskirts of the city, to the beach. You're working your way, further westwards, down the beach to where the current, you can see it starting to slow down into this large pooling of water. And off in the distance you can see this large structure, kind of built into the rock surface of the natural lay of the land. Cornered, all filtering the river itself into this bottleneck, this dam. And there's a large cropping of water, as that's kind of accumulated and pooled. As you can see, like the water slowly going through this grading system, kind of filtering the sea to and several ravines, out past it. And with that, you'd probably, give your crew, the nod as they kind of work out that last of the alleys, just on the outskirts of the town, seeing that it's safe, as they work their way towards you, just standing on the shore, and looking at this water, the current, that stands between you and the dam.
At least the closer we get to the dam, the current shouldn't bug us too much. It will fade through the dam, but...
It won't be aggressive on this end?
No, because it'll be draining.
That's a relief.
I would probably recommend not getting too close to the grates at the end. Unless you're a strong swimmer or can breathe underwater.
Is there anybody proficient in nature?
Yes.
No.
No! Give me a nature check. There, Alindawn.
19.
19. The 3 moons of Espna being out, being quarter moons, the tide would be low. So as you kind of test the waters, picking up a rock and kind of throwing in there, kind of gauging the depth, you figure on yourself they would be probably waist high up to where the dam is. And that absolutely like the waters here are quite calm, compared to the river leading to the area.
Okay. Water should be manageable with the moons in the quarter state.
I can do a quick pass around. I'll head into the water.
Okay.
And then I will activate and turn into a reef shark.
Nice.
Slender shark.
That looks like sure. That's a reef shark. Sure, it's a water snake. It's close enough.
Yep. And then I'll just kind of like swim back and forth looking for clues.
Sounds good. You're swimming back and forth, and I guess one of the things I should have mentioned, as you guys had worked your way up to the beachhead, there would have been footprints. Obviously, like in the morning, like this would have been one of those spots that were sought after. Kind of like the beaches of the Sea Dakota. There is, what to say, the early bird gets the shell, and so like there's just literally thousands of people on this beachhead. As with here, there's no difference. You can see like the land and the sand itself, being flipped over and dug in. You would see like the occasional shovel or bucket still kind of broken or just kind of abandoned, left behind. Not so much garbage and whatnot, but you'd see people that left like the odd sandal just forgotten about, or like the like somebody's tools, like somebody had dropped like a spade, and just kind of left it behind. This is common stuff, Quite often it's just left there for the next day, and they'll just retrieve it. That's the kind of community it is. But both of you, I guess all 3 of you, give me a perception, before you enter the water there. Perception, looking for clues. Investigation. My apologies.
Well, I do investigation better, but it's still only a 10.
30, 20.
11.
Yeah, so the 2 of you, once again, you see like the leftovers, from the crowd from the morning's search. Once again, you'd see tons of footprints and whatnot. Yourself there, Alindawn, you'd see like the footprints and all the whatnot being left behind. You even find a couple of shells, that have kind of come in with the late tide, kind of being left behind. You'd collect whatever handful of browns and grays and whatnot, tuck them into your pocket. But you would also see the pokey pokes of like barbed feet that you've seen before when you first entered the town of those crustaceans. Yeah, and once again, they're probably because of just over the time, like the sand is kind of folded in on itself, or the waves have taken the footprints, the markings, but with the clear telltale signs of these crustaceans, these creatures.
Okay.
I imagine you would have passed that on to...
Yeah, I'll share what I find.
Okay. At that point, you'd still want to venture into the water?
If I can
Yeah, because I can swim around. I will be using my bonus action as I'm traveling to basically be cautiously defensive.
Yeah.
Like, be disengaging so that if something does come at me, I'm like...
Yep. Roll me a d6 there, Adam.
4.
4. Do you want to put these 4 guys just wherever on the water map? Probably like the 2/3 closest to us.
2/3 closest to us. Basically behind all the rocks.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 in front of the rocks. Yeah, perfect.
And over here.
There you go. So as you slither, you swim your way, through the water. It would be a little murky, just because of the current, kind of, being halted by this dam as the water, kind of slowly works its way through the grate. But without a doubt, you could see like movement, and as you keep your distance cautiously, you can see like the occasional clattering of claw or against the sand or these stones. And it seems like a lot of these crustaceans have taken shelter for the night, on these 2 abutments, these 2 levee breaks, for the evening.
I was going to say, with my reef shark blind sight, I can, as soon as I get close to one of them, I can feel that there's something moving in the water that that's living.
Yeah. After about 5 minutes of swimming, you work your way back up to the beach, and you still in snake form, or
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in reef shark form.
reef shark.
But I will. How would I voice danger?
See one of them.
You sign with your tail.
No, but I do have someone who can use psychic communication.
That you do.
Well, I mean, I can talk to you. It doesn't mean you can talk to me the same way.
I'm floating around here.
Thinking.
Give me a perception or an insight. Perception or insight there, Zeema.
Insight would be a little better. 5.
5? Yeah. Not seeing a creature like this before. You know, obviously you would know that it was Thadius. You've seen him turn into it. But literally he's just kind of flipping and flopping, you know, kind of drawing your attention. Now, whether is he trying to tell you something, or is it that he's saying, you know, follow me, your guess is as good as mine. Unless, of course, you speak with him.
Yeah. I'm just looking at him very confused, awkwardly. Like, what does that mean? You're not saying anything. What?
I'm gonna head up to the beach enough that like I can like basically rest on the beach enough.
Yep.
And I'm gonna chomp my teeth. And then I'm gonna tap my tail on the water 4 times.
Okay, I guess I know what you're saying. Both of you give me a intelligence check.
Just baseline intelligence?
Yep. What would you say the DC on that would be? 12? Not quite medium, not quite hard?
I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to communicate with this basically shark sign language.
Yeah. 12 is fair.
15?
Insight would make it. Intelligence does not. 2 for
2.
intelligence check.
I go, oh, why didn't you just say so? Okay.
Talking to.
So you were splashing your tail on the sand or in the water?
The water.
Okay, water.
Yeah,
Okay, can
yeah.
you? Yeah.
And then yeah, basically I will turn and point in the direction of the rocks with my body.
Come to the water. See if I can see it.
I'll point them out to you.
This reef shark that's obviously a Thadius, starts slapping his tail in 4 slap beats until he gets your attention. And obviously there, Zeema, you kind of understand that potentially there's 4 threats out there, as he's kind of with his head in that general direction. We might as well roll for initiative. Everybody roll me initiative. I'm rolling pretty damn good.
16.
A 16?
Yeah.
4!
Nice. I have that right here.
Let's go!
24.
Good man.
Nat 20, by the way.
Oh, nat 20?
Oh,
Well, you're going first.
21 up.
Yeah, I rolled a 16, which is good, but it's not good enough. I'm going last. So as he's slapping his tail in the water, and trying to draw your attention to what's going on, you can see movement heading towards him. That slapping of the water is drawing the attention, and it's not like you necessarily see like claws or fins, it's more like the current or like the water is being disrupted. Yeah, in that general area.
30 feet. Are my fellow players. I will cast Aid, so it gives you an additional 5 hit points and increases your hit point max by 5.
Nice.
For 8 hours.
Nice.
Any movement there?
To the
Alindawn?
edge of the water, I guess.
Yeah. So at this point, you're probably ankle deep, kind of thing like that, somewhere in there. Anything else there, Trevor?
That's it for me right now.
Okay, Zeema. Give me a perception check.
Alright, I can try. 8.
8. Yeah, you see Alindawn, working his way into the water. Would you have your weapon drawn?
Yeah, I have my staff.
Yeah. Casting aid, as you can feel, like that life's energy, kind of drape over you. You feel a little more of the adrenaline, kind of coursing through your veins. And you can see this reef shark, Thadius, kind of pointing in the direction of these abutments in the middle of the water.
Yeah, I'd say, that aid and just the sense of the both of them out there would give her a sense of confidence. Like with one hand, she'll, pull out her short sword, and then she'll step forward just a little bit into the water.
Once again, it's about an ankle high.
Yeah, that's not bad. And just thinks to herself, I'll find you up there.
Okay. Thaddeus, give me a perception.
Got it.
And you can feel movement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, roll me an advantage, because you had that ability as a reef shark.
Perception is +3, so 14.
14. Yeah, like as you're, obviously you slap the water, making a disturbance, and as you're kind of pointing in the direction, roll me a 1d4. 1. So you can see, let me roll 1d4. 2. You can see 1, 2. This guy, the water being disturbed, as it's maybe you just see like the back of one of these crustaceans kind of crest the water and then go back underneath, working its way towards you.
Oh, okay.
So you can just see the one.
Okay. Alright. Well, who knows how many people I might actually encounter here, so I will go 1, 2, I guess technically it's 2. I will make an attack against him.
Okay.
My stats here. 13 plus 4, 17.
That's a hit.
D8 for 6 and 2 is 8 points of damage.
8 points.
As I just tear into it with my shark teeth.
Yeah, you bite into the hide of this crustacean, kind of going underneath that tender underbelly, knowing that its armored shell on the top, just would be no match for your teeth.
Yeah.
Like they'd just be, clattering off of it. And you do find hold as you bite deep, and you can see that kind of mist of blood underneath the water, just kind of, and you see this creature squirm and kick as you kind of swim around it, avoiding its claws.
I will disengage, and I will go back over here.
Okay. Can you disengage in animal form?
Yes, I can use my class features.
That's cool. Yeah, sounds good. Learning. Okay, absolutely. And so as you swim back to your group proper, you can see like these claws just snap out at you, and you just manage to kind of swim your way past it, nimbly, working your way back to your group.
Okay.
Okay. It is the crustacean's turns. And they start kind of swarming up on top of these levees. And let me see. I'm just gonna move them in. This guy is gonna move over here. This guy's gonna move over there. Actually, let's do this because this guy's injured. And this guy is going to move over here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, we're going to do attack on the reef shark. Okay. What's your AC? 12.
Nice.
I rolled a nat 1. I'll allow you to role play it. Here, let me get my next attacks in. We are going to roll on a Zeema. Oh my god, look at that. What's better than a 1?
A 2.
Another one.
A 2.
So, once again, this crustacean works its way up, chopping and but it's injured. Like you can see as it kind of comes out of the water, crests from the water, you can see like this murky, kind of sludge-like, a brown reddish liquid kind of ripped from its body, and as you can see, it's like literally bleeding out in front of you. As it tries to claw at you, it just doesn't have the strength to raise its appendages. And then the one behind you, Yeah, that's as far as it went. Okay, they are done. Alindawn.
I will use my Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay. That's an area effect, is it not?
Yeah. Anybody who starts their
Only if we had an area effect marker.
Let's within 30 feet.
Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah, we're not giving it to any of
unless we
these
get-
bozos, so...
No.
Yeah.
Bozos! Oh, you don't even know these guys.
Just
It's possible.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna... So did I see the one come up on the beach?
Yes. I don't know, were your eyes open? Then you
Looking
did.
This way, maybe.
I'm
It's
sure.
around
You're
me.
aware of your
Yeah,
surroundings.
I'm pretty aware. I will face off against that one, actually.
I should have drew you guys into the water deeper.
Sneak attack.
so you know, you don't have to flank with the Reef Shark. Reef Shark has pack tactics.
Oh, that's one of us.
You
It-
just
it
have
allows you to flank,
You
though.
you just have to be within 5 feet of it.
Yes, you still have to be. You should be standing right next to him.
Oh,
You could be on the beach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you want to flank me, you still have to be on the other side.
oh, oh. So if I'm here, you're
Yeah, as long as you're within the threat range of the creature.
I have this epiphany. It's a shark.
Oh yeah,
I
you know
only have to
all
be
about reef
5
sharks. Yeah,
This is my nature skill.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's me for it.
Okay, you're up there, Zeema.
Well,
Yeah, so this crustacean is literally like, once again, it's struggling, to get up on the beachhead. It's almost cautious to leave the water, but it's still, trying to claw out, to strike out at you, even though you can see it fading away from you.
well, I'd rather not have to have him continually swipe at me. I'll use an Eldritch Blast, I suppose.
Okay, cool. 8. Yeah, like you shoot this Eldritch Blast. It's a miss. You shoot this Eldritch Blast, and just as you're about to strike it, it collapses into the water from the lack of energy, and your bolt just goes over top of it as it kind of tries to work its way down from below. It's still in the water, kind of working its way, down to the water and out, closer to you, and your bolt just misses, almost tings off of its armored shell.
Yeah, Edvin would also then start to see the one over there.
Yeah.
Edvin looks back like, you got my back, right?
Oh.
Okay.
That's right. I'm talking to a reef shark.
You know what, I wasn't meaning him, but he walked off, but you know
So
what,
it-
both works.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
back there. You get 10 hit points,
10.
temporary hit points for
Woo! Lucky me.
That Twilight Cleric.
it's 10.
Yeah. Okay, Thadius, you're up.
Thadius is going to rip this crustacean a new hole. Oh, maybe not. That would be an 11.
That
I will try and get a 14.
that was a hit.
9 plus 2 is 11.
On that one there. Yeah. Okay, give it some flavor.
Alright.
Put some butter on it.
The reef shark grabs this crustacean on the lower half of its body, and you just see him kind of do that, like, head rip thing, and
Yeah.
the top half of the shell ends up on the beach where the rest of it doesn't.
Absolutely. Yeah. You literally just rip its outsides from its insides.
The
Yeah.
one that did the one, so it put itself in a bad place.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
In fact, I'm gonna try and kind of like manta ray, bury myself in the sand a bit I'll try and hide.
That's cool. Yeah, absolutely.
That would be I have to use the stat for this one, so it's a 13 plus my bonus. Dirty 20.
Yeah, I set the DC at 15. Actually, the dice made that roll for us. So yeah, you absolutely, you just work your way into the loose sand,
Yeah.
and you know,
A couple of small rocks.
yeah, absolutely, and you find you're well hidden from anything coming your way. It is the crustacean's turn. So yeah, you bury yourself deep within the sand, you know, behind a couple of rocks, full alert, you know, waiting for your next move. In the water, you could feel this like almost like, and as you're under the water, anybody who's outside of the water can see these crustaceans, you know, on these levees, you know, starting to kind of, you know, almost stand and kind of, you know, gyrate in place, you know, kind of, you know, tap, 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 tapping, almost as if they're trying to communicate to others. And these two bigger ones work their way out of the waters, you know, starting to kind of submerge and working their way up towards the beach. Okay, so you can move both of those guys on yourself there, Zeema.
Okay. Like so.
Yep. Let's say the big guys used half their movement to get up, so you can move them 4 squares in. Yeah, that's correct. And then the ones on the abutments you can drop into the water. Yeah. And let's say that was 2 squares each, so you can move them another 6 squares.
Yeah, they're going
Yep,
inwards.
there we go, perfect. That works. Okay, the first 2 on you there, Zeema. We're going to do the one behind, the furthest from me, and the one closest to me. Your AC is 12.
Correct.
That's going to be 2 hits.
Yeah.
That's okay, you have temporary hit points out the Yoo-hoo.
Yes.
You get 10 plus 5 max.
But they all reset at every turn, right?
If they're within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, which she is. Lucky, you only take 4 points of slashing from both of them.
Okay.
And I forgot to do this the previous time. So I'm just going to say that these activate now that these bigger ones have come out. And then you've got 2 in yourself there, Alindawn. Okay, your AC is currently 20. You're using your shield. Nat 19, that's going to hit. Nat 15. That is 1 hit. And that is a 1d4. That is, so take yourself 4 points of slashing. Those temporary hit points are going to be impossible for me to get through. And, yeah, exactly. That is their turn. Is this guy within reach of you?
I think just barely.
Okay, yeah, I'd say he's 5 feet away. Okay, cool. We're done.
So are these guys sticking out of the water then, since it's kind of waist height? They're just
Yeah,
like,
exactly. They're halfway up, halfway in. Okay, now they have something called nesting aura. So at the end of their turn, if you're standing next to them, you take 2 points of psychic damage per crustacean. So you take yourself another 4 points of psychic damage there, Alindawn, and you take yourself 4 points of psychic damage there, Zeema. And the crustaceans are done. Alindawn.
Back with her. So I'm gonna give her an attack.
That would. 20, that is a hit. Straight up, 3 plus 1, 4. 4 points of slashing.
And then I will use one of these over here is injured already. This one.
Yeah, that one is injured.
Yes.
So I'll use Toll the Dead on it against a Wisdom save DC 16.
I rolled a nat 19.
So nothing happens. That's me. So,
Nice. Zeema, you're up.
Indeed.
So you can see Alindawn, coming back towards you, going back to back, as he reaches out and he tries to cast Toll the Dead. But there's just so much movement around him, he just can't quite get the spell off.
Well, what can one do? All right. Well, I mean, I have to hit this one eventually, right?
Yep.
Right. Right. Eldritch, please. Wait a minute. That is... Yeah, okay, that hits. 19 total.
Yep, that's a hit.
Let's see. Okay, 5 force damage.
Give you some flavor.
Yeah, I think, like, she had, like, the sword in one hand, and I assume initially she, like, casted, like, with her other hand, and, like, and missed that way. I think instead this time, she actually casts it with her other hand that's holding the sword, and uses it to actually direct the blast itself.
Yeah, almost like a focus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just have something else just to, like, direct it for her.
Kind of like your remote control when the batteries are low, and you're trying to, change the channel from down below. It's like, damn it, since you have to actually point it at the TV.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Because, fantasy, TVs, Dungeons and Dragons.
Makes sense.
I think so. We'll just get some new batteries. Okay, you can drop that crustacean.
He's gone. Yeah, you know what? Hold my ground. I'll be fine. Have confidence.
Good stuff. Thaddius.
So since it's partially out of the water
What are
and
you
its
doing?
visual parts are out of the water, I'm gonna swim up and I'm gonna attack it where it can't see me.
Okay.
Right under the
please
armpit.
don't skimp out on me.
7.
Ooh,
Yay,
almost.
thank you.
That would be a 22.
That's a hit.
But yeah, we'll get there.
9 points of damage as I rip at its armpit.
Absolutely, yeah. You get underneath that armor plating, and you dig your teeth deep into flesh.
Alright. And then I will disengage. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Typical Adam.
I am only a shark.
Only a shark. That's crazy.
All good?
Yes.
Yeah. Sounds good. Good stuff, Thaddius. All right. So that large crustacean, kind of turns around and snaps wildly. Its attention. Its attention is drawn to you. So it is gonna follow. But rather than that, just here, pass it over. You, if anybody, both yourself, Zeema, and Alindawn, you see there's some kind of commotion, with this large crustacean, and it whippingly turns around, kind of snapping at nothing, and then it literally just goes whoosh into the water, and you can see the water around it kind of, whirlwind down, and it's kind of like this creature that was, several feet above the water is now just gone in 3 feet of knee-deep water.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He turned into a reef shark.
Exactly. He teleported. Okay.
Down the toilet.
Yep. And then, how would I find you? That is just a perception.
Yeah, I
See if I can
guess.
find you. Let's do perception versus stealth.
Sure.
Okay. Cool.
18. He goes this way.
Absolutely. So as
20s last time.
you can feel this movement, kind of working its way around you there, Thaddius, and it's almost as if it's coming from underneath, like deep within the sand itself. This creature has burrowed, underneath the water, and you figure, okay, as you kind of work your way closer to the rock, you can feel it come this way and then go back out that. Just gonna move right in the field. Let's see, move that one that's closest to me up to yourself there, Zeema. Yep.
Hello.
And the one that's furthest from you, move on the small guy. Yeah, move onto the beach towards yourself there, Alindawn. Yep. And then the big guy, let me take, well, he's going to be coming towards the cleric because he's the closest. Done. Okay, excellent. Let's do the little guys first. The one on the beach, that's you, Zeema.
Alright.
The one in the water, Zeema.
Yeah.
And then we've got our 2 on Alindawn. Okay, and your AC is currently 20. That's 2 misses on Alindawn. It's not that they miss, it's just that your shield, both of their attacks ding off your shield as you kind of, get that much closer to back Zeema. Unfortunately, in doing so, you kind of, connected with her, pushing her into the attacks. And you get bitten by, or struck by 2 attacks, one from the left, one from the right.
At least it equals out on sides.
That's not that bad, especially those temporary hit points. You take 2 slashing from the one and 4 slashing from the other.
Alright.
And then the big guy comes in and he is going to do a double attack on our cleric. Clerk. Oh, that's going to be a hit. And that's going to be a hit. Nice. We are going to...
Nice for Lobster Man, not so much for the cleric.
From 1 claw and then from the second, take a total of 12 slashing. And they're done. So you have 2 next to you there, Zeema.
Yes.
Take yourself 4 points of psychic damage.
Alright.
You have 2 next to you there, Alindawn. So take 2 points of psychic damage from the small ones.
Yeah.
And take yourself 5 points of psychic from the big one.
Ouch.
He talks.
And you're up.
Casting Bane on the big guy and the 2 that are on Zeema.
Okay, so I have to roll for that.
Yeah. 16.
Here's the little guys. 1 fail, 1 succeed.
Okay.
Oh, what is it? What's
16.
but what's their
Wisdom.
wisdom? 1 success, 1 fail. And then the big guy, that is a big fail.
2 Banes.
2 what?
Bane.
Banes. You got it.
And that is -4 to...
-4 on their tactical saves.
So just one on this one here.
Only 7. Zeema, you're up.
Alright. I would like to... Yeah, I'll cast a Witch Bolt on the big guy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'll turn around and see what I can do about that.
Yeah, and this thing is quite big. Like, it towers over top of Alindawn, and you can see like its claws. Like, one good snap would sever his arm, if not for being armored.
Well, let's make sure it doesn't get the opportunity. Ooh, 21.
Yeah, so it doesn't get the upper claw. 21's a hit.
Alright, that is...
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
needs to stay on the table.
Dice box.
Nah. I've made my bed. Ooh, 15 lightning damage.
Yeah, after 4 rolls.
Yeah, just you know what? Just takes the sword in both hands, points it forwards, and just launches the lightning bolt. Sorry, the witch bolt just straight through it.
Sounds good. Yeah, and this white energy strikes it hard, in the upper thorax, and you can see like that armored shell. It just started to crack off and kind of splinter all around it. It falling into the water. So making splashes around it.
It's 8 temporary, so you have less than 8. It goes up to 8.
Yeah, you take the higher of the two.
Yeah. I prefer 8 to 0, so that's nice.
Okay, all done there, Zeema.
Indeed.
Thaddeus.
Shark attack! Why can't you just be a 20 for once?
What'd you roll?
18 plus 4 again.
Oh, that's a miss.
22.
Yeah.
6 points of damage as the shark bite him.
And let me guess, you're gonna run away. Sorry, I apologize. I shouldn't have said that. You're going to swim away.
For that, I would have to dash, and then I would still get. He would still get an attack on me. Yeah, I'm actually going to. I'm gonna dash, but I'm not gonna leave his
Credit range.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That sounds good. Okay, all done?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Great. Okay, we're gonna do our 2 on Zeema first. This is the one at the back of the beach. This is the one in the water. Your AC is 12. That's 2 hits, a nat 13 and a nat 12.
Even with the one with the Bane?
Oh, okay, the Bane, that's one on the back. Let me see, this is... Okay, so that's going to be 15. Your AC is 12. 15 minus 1. That's still a hit. Good call, though. Thank you, guys. So, 1 hit on you. That is a D4. Take yourself 3 points of slashing. Zeema?
Alright.
That was
3 points?
Oh, that was one on the front, the one on the back now. Or on the beach. They both hit you. 4 points of slashing.
Right, now I'm going to have to roll to maintain concentration twice.
Okay. That's right on your Witch Bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd both be 10s. Plus your concentration.
We have concentration markers as well. Go ahead. Roll to see if you keep it.
First one, only barely.
Okay.
Second one. Nat 1. That is a definite no.
Yeah. Yeah, so like this... Oh, advantage? Good call.
Roll again.
Oh, wait, you...
Halfling luck?
Yeah, I have lucky. What
Yeah.
am I doing?
Oh, roll your 1.
Re-roll that 1. Oh, I'll definitely need that.
You roll 1 again?
Roll the
no,
2.
No, what's better than 1?
A 2!
Yeah.
Nice!
Let's go, roll
10
again.
times that.
Oh, just barely. It's an 8 plus 2, yes.
Nice. Yeah, so literally
Thank you.
These crustaceans are swarming you, and you're just finding it difficult to find footing in this water. And like literally, these 2 creatures are snapping at you as you can't move forward, you can't move back, trying to concentrate on this witch bolt, and you just manage to keep it. But like these things are just clamoring at your heels. You can just feel them just inches away from ripping you apart.
All right.
And then how many do we have on you there, Alindawn? 2 of the small guys?
2 of the small guys, 1 big guy.
Yeah, the first small guy in the water misses. The second guy on the beach misses as well. And then we're talking about big guy. And the big guy has Bane on him, right?
Yep.
Okay, so there's that. 4 minus 3 is a 1. So he actually turns and he's looking to strike at whatever is hitting him from behind. As you're kind of in and out of the water, it moves and it just doesn't see you. All right, you take 5 points of psychic damage.
Yep.
You take 5 points of psychic damage from the big one. You take 4 from the little ones, so you take 9 psychic in total. And you take 4 psychic in total from the little ones.
All right.
Man, it's a good thing you hand out temporary hit points.
Yeah, man, it's a good thing I had these nesting auras on here. And that is their turn.
Not a combat damage.
We appreciate that.
Okay, I am casting Bane on this, not Bane, Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. Okay, yep, it is injured.
Wisdom save.
Minus
DC
16.
Yep. There is a 12. So that's a 10. Well, give me their wisdom. Wisdom. A big fat 0. 10.
Takes 15 points of necrotic damage.
Nice. This thing is in rough waters. Okay, Zeema, you're up.
Yeah, so, like, she, lets go with, like, one hand off the sword and, like, raises it and just, it gets very, like, like, twitchy or, like, very flinchy with it as, the witch bolt just flares up on that creature.
Cool.
And we'll deal, 12 to you again. That is 11 more lightning damage.
Wow.
Rolled really well.
You cast it as a second, so you actually rolled 2 dice again.
That only increases the initial damage.
Does it?
Yeah. Only when you initially hit it.
Seems like a waste to increase the spell level then.
Give it a look, but
Let's see.
Which bolt are you casting?
Which
Yeah.
bolt?
The bolty one.
The initial damage increases
Yep.
by D12.
Increases the initial damage by 1d12.
Yeah.
I would never upcast that then.
Well, as a warlock, I have no choice.
I know.
Yeah. Good stuff for knowing your character, Rhys.
No problem.
Okay. Yeah, this energy literally just ripping through this crustacean. The armored shell on its chest is just falling apart, and you can just see this bolt like just ripping into the flesh. That pink sinew just getting crisped by this arcane energy.
All right. That was my action. I feel good where I'm standing. I shall stay.
Okay. Thaddius.
Shark attack! Oh, it's one off.
For what? 20?
Yeah, it's an 18 and 18 and a 19.
You're rolling 3d20?
No, 2d20.
Oh, okay.
3.
So that's 5 plus 2 is 7 as I rip into its back.
Yeah. This thing is like, once again, you can just see like the water turning red, in the moonlight, and it's not only just the water turning red, but there's a thickness to it as you try to swim around it. Even yourself there, Alindawn, the liquid is just pouring from this creature as it's getting onto your armaments.
I will
Chomp.
disengage, but I'm only going to go here because they can't see me in the water anyways.
Yep.
So that's perfect.
Or can they?
Oh, maybe.
No.
They haven't seen me so far.
That's true.
thankfully.
Did they give you yet?
No, you
So you
didn't.
get 7.
Oh, wow, thanks.
You get 10.
Oh, nice. I'll replace my 2 with a 10.
Okay. The one with Bane on you with their Zeema. The one on the sand. Okay. Bane is gonna miss. The one on the sand hits. That is a 1d4 plus 1. Take yourself 4 points of slashing.
Ouch.
Okay.
Alright.
And then we've got 2 of the small ones still on you there, Alindawn. The first one in the water. The second one, oh, look at that. Nat 15, which is close, but it's going to miss. But a nat 20 for the second one. And so the second one was on the beach, I said. So here, let's do crunchy rolls. So that's 5 plus 2, so you take 7 points of slashing. That's its damage. And then to roleplay it, I'm going to say it jumps up and and it kind of latches onto you. Pinning down, pick an arm, left or right.
The shield. Let it pin on.
Okay.
So my right.
So your staff arm.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So it's got your staff arm pinned to your arm as it's literally latched onto you, and it's kind of its weight as it jumped on you kind of pushes you forward. Give me a acrobatics to see if you can hold your positioning. Let's say the DC is 12.
Plus 4, 22.
Easy, yeah. So you can move yourself a little closer to the one that has Bane on it in the water.
The other one follows.
Yeah, and the other one because it's on you.
The one on the sand or in the water?
The one that was in the sand jumped on you. Yeah, so you can move it right next to you. There you go. Just push you a little further to the water, I guess. And that is the small one's turn. So we can do their aura damage. You take 4 psychic.
Yep.
You take 4 psychic.
Oh yeah, it needs a roll concentration.
Yep, roll concentration.
Nat 20.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. Not
When you
even
do
phased.
your witch bolt, you can role play a little bit.
Oh, fancy.
Okay, and this is the big one with Bane. He is actually going to use his stinger. It's 2 targets, and so I'm going to target our cleric and our warlock. Here's the cleric. Here is the warlock. So its tail curls up behind it and it shoots off these stingers, and you still have your shield. As you kind of duck behind it, and you hear this ding 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 ding. Off of it, and these bolts, go, flying off into the beach behind you. Unfortunately, as it went high, some of those stinger bolts went low, and you took one there, Zeema. So it is a 1d6 full damage, 6 plus 2. You take yourself 8 points of piercing damage.
8. Oh.
Yep, and you have the poison condition.
Ooh.
Let me see. I have advantage on saves against poison?
Okay.
Or is it just a thing that I can't roll to avoid?
You know what? It doesn't say that it had a save, but since you had an advantage, let's do. Give me a save versus a poison.
Just a baseline?
Yep, with your mod. Constitution mod.
Cool. Dirty 20.
Nice. Okay, I set the AC at 15. So yeah, like this poison, you know, like you feel it's venom, you know, into your veins, but that your constitution, you know, just kind of forces that poison out, and it just doesn't affect your body.
Right. I would need to roll concentration again, though, would I?
Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Even with the 13 plus 2. Okay, I'm
holding on to it.
These.
Yep. And then that is their turn. Alindawn. This large crustacean is literally just holding on. Like this witch bolt in his chest is just digging deep into the flesh. Yeah, and your weapon arm is pinned to your side.
Yeah. And then verbal somatic. So is it possible for me to somatic with my shield hand?
Let's say, but because of the shield, you know, you can't quite get all the movements off. So let's say at a -2. Is that fair?
That's fine.
Okay.
DC's 14.
Okay. Okay, DC 14. This is against the big guy?
No, this is against the one that's on.
Okay, cool. I rolled a nat 15. Yeah, that tool that it has not been lucky for you.
Six.
Thanks, Jordan.
Alright. So we go for the kill, Zeema.
Yeah, this thing is literally holding on.
Alright, well, you told me to roleplay that nat 20 concentration.
It's got 3 hit points.
Yeah.
So just give it to me, Rhys.
Yeah, I think, I'd say probably like that attack that had, you know, hit her before. I think it's just, you know, it was painful, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that pain caused her hand, to, you know, twitch and shake even more so, which only just intensified, the power that she's continuing to, let loose into this creature, and that's what finally pushes it over the edge.
Cool. You don't even have to roll.
Please ignore that.
You're going to do 3 points of damage. And this witch bolt, just once again, just rips through. And you can see from the backside there of Thadius, this light, you know, kind of coming in, you know, from underneath its shell. And then you can see, the shell, getting, liquid hot from the back of it. And literally just kind of melting and falling off. And then this creature just folds into the ocean or to the water, literally just collapses into this massive heap of armament and flesh.
Grabs on the menu.
Yeah.
Six.
Any movement there, Rhys?
What reason do I have to move?
Fair enough.
Have confidence.
Thaddeus.
Shock attack! Oh, one off again.
Oh, from that to 20.
Oh, minimum damage 4.
4.
As I bite into its back.
Yeah, you managed to sink your teeth into it, but it's in a unarmored spot.
I wish these things had a grapple attack to their bite so I could drag them in the water.
Yeah.
I will disengage and go this way. And I'll flop in the water trying to see if, I can encourage that guy to come this way.
Sure.
I'll try and stay within 30 feet of him since I feel better when he's around.
Exactly. There's that vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these creatures aren't stupid. They know that the big ones are gone. But, so what they're going to do is move that one closer to yourself there. Yep, that is. Sorry, Alindawn? Yeah. Just closer to you.
Just closer to you.
There we go, perfect. And so we'll do 2 attacks on Alindawn. 2 nat 10s, that will probably be misses. And we've got 2 on Zeema. Here's 1, here's 2, a 3 and a 4. They're both not going to hit. And with the big ones, gone, one had been distracted, the other one, dead in the water. These creatures burrow into the sand, into the water, and flee. And so I imagine you guys are going to attack of opportunities if you wanted.
The same one. Go first. Go ahead.
14.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Get him.
I'll attack the same one. 17.
That's a hit. Damage, Rhys?
9 force damage.
Okay, and that was with what?
I assume I would use my Eldritch Blast.
Okay, cool.
6.
Yeah. Yeah, so you, both of you, set your concentrations on, your focus on one, blasting it as the other 3 scurry into the water, to the sand.
Dang it.
Alright. If I'm uninterrupted, I will swim around to see if I can find any signs of Bealo.
As you swim around, you kind of cautiously work your way. Once again, you'd probably sense, that there was movement, further off the sides. Like this is a nesting area, and of course you'd know that there are, people that go missing. And as you work your way closer to this grate, you can see all this kind of webbing and this organic material, from the nesting of these crustaceans. Not necessarily webbing would be around, like barnacles, like thick, kind of residue, from their
Almost like coral or something.
Exactly, yeah. And you would see that there'd be a large hole, kind of cut into one of the grates, kind of down below, just out of sight of the water. And which we'd probably go in there and take a look-see.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. As you kind of work your way in, being cautious, you kind of pop yourself up, on the back side of this structure, and you can see it's obviously like a dam or a levee, right? And so there'd be internal workings, like some stairwells and some platforms and stuff like that. And you would see literally this webbing or these barnacles over the place. At one point, give me a perception.
Okay.
Perception, investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah, investigation, looking for clues.
15.
15? Yeah, so as you kind of poke your head out of the water, kind of taking things in, you would see that there's articles of clothing, you see once again that sandal that was left on the beach. You can see, the mate to that sandal in here as well. You can see satchels with shells in them, just kind of discarded and left behind, and all of this webbing, this organic material, kind of draped on the walls and the cavern surface. And it looks like at one point there was people kind of webbed, to the surface. That these crustaceans were, taking them, for food or for nesting purposes. But other than the occasional, corpse that might still be attached, to the surface, it looks like for the most part everything has been cut with a blade, and moved down further into this levee.
Okay. Cut with a blade, so somebody physically moved them.
And we'll leave it there.
Okay.
Circles won't work, and just plop that down.
They're 20-foot radius, so it's 40 across.
Okay, so
it's
like
a
half that
little-
size?
Yeah, it's like
No.
Is there nothing smaller than that?
2/3
I'm
of that
looking to
size.
see
It's
if
an
there's
awkward
one
proportion.
that's smaller. Continue on.
Yeah, use that guy right there.
This one
Bang.
might work.
Approximately. Man, you look old with those glasses on.
Well, yeah, dude. Trying to read this stuff is kind of.
Your focus on one, blasting it as the other 3 scurry into the water, to the sand, burrowing to. I could sense a second one coming.
To safety.
I have a sneeze sense. kind of like tremor sense.
That
And
makes sense.
yeah, they burrow into safety.
Alright.
I like the idea of using those markers and they come to the DM and then DM gets them and then you guys get them back. That's a good idea because quite often I'm off by 1 or 2 and rather than fudging, oh yeah, that's a hit.
It also makes us cautious about using the good ones because it
Absolutely.
means we're just giving you the good ones.
Yeah, but
So
that's
too.
if you guys are into that, that's
You can
something
give
we
it
could
a
try.
shot.
Yep.
Sure, what the hell.
Honestly, sounds fun.
Next time. Well, just once again, building the tension, right?
Yeah.
Sounds good.